So, for anyone who follows me on social media, you probably heard the story about when my car got stolen, and I couldn't talk much about it because it were ongoing. Well, now I can finally tell you what the fuck went on because fucking hell. So, how it started, I saw a car that I liked the look of, and I went to the dealership with my granddad because my granddad's keen on cars. We saw the car, which was an Audi TT. It was really nice. I was very happy. But it turned out my granddad knew the guy in the dealership. He was, you know, he's done some work on my granddad's house. That's the long and short of it. So they reminisced, they got chatting, they remembered each other. My granddad spoke to this guy's wife. It was all very pleasant, very happy, and that was that. So when it came to paying for this car, which I liked, I'd already gone down in my Renault Clio, kind of. No, I didn't. I left my Renault Clio here. I just looked at Nisha. She was staring at me. So my Renault Clio, which I had, was here. Okay, it was at home. I had to think about that then. So my car was at home, and my granddad took me down to the dealership to see this Audi. That's where we are. So the Audi was 1795, and he offered me 1295 plus my Clio. And I said, no, I think I can get more for my Clio. So I was keeping my Renault Clio. That's where we're at. And so I can't believe this happened. So he said, tell you what, I know your granddad. I'll sell your car for you. Just buy me a crate of beer. He said, I've got contacts. I'll sell your car for you. So I was like, oh. And I looked at Grandad, and Grandad said, yeah, he's a good bloke. Yep, do that. So I said, oh, okay then. So he said he'll deliver the Audi and take my Renault away. So that's what happened. So here, I'll just quickly show you, is the Audi. So this is on my Instagram. This is like what I got. And he took away a blue Renault Clio. So my car went to him, and he told me he would sell it. So he's going to sell it on my behalf. Perfect. Saves me a job. Fun. So that's the last I heard of him for a month. Didn't respond to anything. So he had my car, didn't talk to me. And eventually, after about a month of me getting quite short with him, I said, where's my car? Because you've had my car a month, you've not told me if you sold it, anything. And he said, I part exchanged it for another car. So I was like, right, who did you give the car to? Because that's not what we agreed. You said you're selling my car, and he just gave it away to get another car in place. So I was like, where'd you sell my car? No reply. So I was like, okay. Well, in my head, then, he's given my car away, and he's got one in return as an exchange. So this new one is my car in my head because it's not his property. Another month passes, no contact, nothing. Tried emailing him, ringing him, texting him, just didn't respond to me. To the point where I said, I want my car back. And he responded just saying, like, you'll get £500 when the car sells. So, yeah, you've got my car, you've part exchanged it, you're not telling me who's got my car now, and you're saying I only get £500, but when you think to what he offered me, which was 1295 plus the Clio, and I said no, because I can get more, then that's me rejecting £500 there. He says he'll sell my car, and then he's getting 500. He's giving me £500. So just completely fucking wrong way around about it. So I said I want my car back, and again, communication ended. It ended to the point where I spoke to solicitors. I sent emails to contacts I know. I posted on Twitter. I don't know if people remember, about 2 months ago, just saying this was anyone, or it'd be a bit longer now because it'd be before lockdown. I just said, does anyone have any like lawyer friends who can help me here? I called the police. I called train standards because he just wasn't telling me where my car is. I called the DVLA, everything, and I even got fines through because apparently my car was on the road but not taxed. So someone was driving my car. That's the short of it. So I was getting fines through the door. So I am now, I think it was £130 in fines, and I haven't got my car. I'm £500 in a hole. So I'm just sat here, just like, where's my property? And again, yeah, no communication, and I had enough. So I went online, and you know what? I don't mind showing you the old registration because I don't own this car anymore. But I searched, like I do right now, the registration plate. And after searching the registration plate, it brought me to this dealership. So on this dealership, I did a simple search. Lo and behold, well, that's a different car now. Oh, my car's actually sold. Brilliant. But that's long and short of how I got to finding my car. So I rang this bloke up here using this number that's in the top right hand corner. And I rang him and said, "You've got my car." To which he responded, "No, I haven't." I said, "You have literally got my car on your car lot. I have just searched the registration and found it. You have my car." And then he went on this big rant, saying that he hasn't. He said he hasn't stolen it. I was like, I know you haven't stolen it because Adam, who's this guy, told me you part exchanged it. And like, long and short of it, he ended up kicking off to this other bloke, Adam. And eventually, I had a phone call from Adam, and he sent me my money that was owed. Kind of, because I wanted more than 500. I got 500, and I sat there and just went. I rang my granddad and just said it's better than nothing. I've got at least something back for this car, which was advertised on this website that I've just shown you for 1095. So this guy has sold it for £1,100. So I could have got an extra £600 on what I did. So I am £600 in a hole, basically. That is the long and short. Yeah, I've not been able to say it because it was like an ongoing thing. Just causing me aggravation, really. So, yeah, my car was taken without my consent. It was given away without my consent. Just everything about it dodgy. Yeah, I wasn't happy, and I'm just glad to finally get this off my chest because I've been wanting to say this for a long time. So, just be careful. If you sell your cars, just fucking be careful. Don't trust people. Sell it yourself. Easiest way. Don't go to this guy who's like, "Oh, I know your granddad. I'll sell it for you."